You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. Alright, everyone. We're going to continue where we left off in Maggie Wolfe's point of view. So, are you ready? Here we go. It's bad enough. This whole hero TV had gone too far. Luna was running the show, and she set off a lot of bombs. And by a lot, I mean 127. Now Maggie was enraged. How the hell are we supposed to find 127 bombs? Is this girl gone barmy or something? Oh yeah, she's barmy. Barmy, crazy, insane, gone to Looneyville. Great, Maggie said. And we're gonna stop these bombs. But during that time, one of Rugaru's minions tried to take Hilda hostage and try to kill her in front of Maggie. But Maggie managed to fight back fiercely, saving Hilda and also torturing the minion almost to death. But she wasn't the only one. She had to force Sting and Rogue to do it too. But the two of them were pretty shocked that she asked them to do this. Sting tried to get out of it. There is no way I'm going to do that. Listen, this bastard tried to kill Hilda. It's time to give him credit where credit is due, Maggie said. Now the two of them were really disturbed by this. Suddenly, in their minds, they believed that Maggie was turning out just like their old master. Sort of. Reluctant, they did. And boy, after that, they just walked away, really troubled by all this. Then Maggie gave the guy the final blow after she found out where her mother was. After that, Maggie tossed her hair. Ah, that felt pretty good. Oh, did it? Sting snapped. Boy, he looked really angry. What the hell was your problem? Maggie said. How could you do this to us? Rogue said. Who said anything I did to you? Yeah, but we didn't want to torture this guy. He's one of my father's minions. A bit of a shithead. Oh, a shithead. You could have asked Ikaku or Yumichika. You could have asked Okita. And also his partner. You could have asked somebody else to do it. You could have maybe asked one of the members of Homura here. But us? You are really out of your league. Fine. Next time I'll ask one of the Homura gang members to do it. And not you two. Oh, we'll be glad to, Rogue said. Anything but that. You really have gone it and done it this time, Rogue said. Maggie looked at him confused. What did I do? She asked. Let's see. That there? Telling us to do it? I think that's a sense of deja vu for us. I don't get what you mean. What deja vu? It's not like I asked you to maybe do it while smiling about it. You didn't have to tell us to do that. But this was just like before. Before what? Suddenly, Minerva opened her mouth, just like how my father did it, she said. Maggie turned to her darkly. What was that? Minerva did her best to look calm. She looked like she was going to break, but she managed to stay calm. Listen to me, Maggie. This is exactly what my father did. He did things like that. And he told us to show no mercy to those that we give. You are doing just as he did. Don't even compare me to your father. How dare you? Maggie said. Oh, really? The whole humiliation and then beat us and hurt us? Even stripping girls like me and Yukino naked? Banishing us, not letting us come home until we stop crying? You really are turning out just like how your father did. Shut up! Maggie said, lunging towards her. Minerva was choking. The others tried. However, BV held them back. Oh no, don't get on her bad side. Remember what happened last time? She warned. The others did, and they managed to back out. Minerva managed to choke out. Listen to me. I'm just saying, I know you don't like it when we compare you to your father, but this is what he does. This is what he did to you and your mother. I just want to tell you this because if you don't stop, you're gonna end up in that road. If you turn your back on what's important now, you're gonna end up hollowed and alone. Just please, don't do this to yourself. Think of your mother. Think of your brother. They're both in captivity. And you're the only one to save them, but this isn't going to help. Minerva said. Maggie looked at her and let her go. Then she said, you have a point. I don't do this to innocent people, okay? And besides, the minions weren't even innocent. I mean, that's how life is. That's how people, try to get answers from others. Maggie said, oh, what? Beat the hell out of them? Yeah, beat the frickin' hell out of them. Beat the shit. Do this. Do that. Ruji stepped forward. Oh no, don't even say that. That is not the way how we do things. Well, maybe not all of you. Maybe Okita, maybe Ikaku, maybe Kenpachi, and also me, but maybe not all of you. I know how you people work. Some of you have your different opinions, but I have to tell you guys to put that aside and maybe, just maybe, we can come together and we can really bring what is good into this world. Maybe some of you want to die after a battle. Maybe some of you are pretty lucky that you're still alive. Maybe some of you have different reasons to defeat only one person that stands in your way or stood in your way, whatever. And it's not enough for you to think of it that way, Maggie said. Yeah? Ruchi said. Well, you can't go and torture and kill people to death, he cried out. Stand! Maggie shouted. The others looked startled at this. Then Maggie turned away. But then she let out some low giggle. And then she turned to Bon, put a hand on his shoulder and said, Bon, look at me. I told you not to call me that. You know what? Maybe you don't want me to call you that, but your friends do. And listen, I'm your friend. Can you look at me? Ruchi did. And then Maggie said, "Look, I am good with him," Maggie said, pointing up at the sky. "I am fine with him. I don't have a problem because I know he's always watching, always listening, always knowing." But you know what? I know killing someone, that's a really bad thing. But I don't kill innocent people, okay? And we kill those that aren't innocent, that are very much more manipulative and want to get their hands dirty on someone, especially women and children. You may not go through that. Yes, the devil ruined you. Satan ruined you and the whole temple. But you know what your father did? Even though that whole bad thing happened, he just smiled. Even though people didn't want to be near that temple, and you wanted to take on that devil so badly, well, you know what? I want to take my father out so badly. All the horrible things, and now he's got my mom and my brother held hostage. Now I have to go find him, confront him, and end this charade. And I bet you want to do that to the devil. Believe me, I don't blame you. But you know what? No matter how many times you try to kill him, the devil never dies. My father will, but not the devil. Definitely not him. You should know that by now. Okay, enough with the preaching. We got some bombs to stop. "Oh, is that so?" a voice said. Maggie and the others froze and turned around. "You know, I have a special game I want to play with you. I hope you're up to the challenge. Let's see if you can escape from this area alive," Luna said. "Hurry, you only got about 15 seconds, okay? Bye." When Maggie and the others heard this, they ran. Behind them as they ran, bombs went off, exploding, exploding, exploding. But they all got out of there alive. Thankfully, they did. Maggie couldn't believe it, and neither did the rest. They were still kicking. Sasha let out a screech of joy. "Ah! We're alive! We're alive! I can't believe it! We made it!" Even Connie couldn't believe it either. Anna stepped forward. "I guess you would have to call that luck." "Yeah." "We're okay. We're all right. This is great," Maggie said. But not everyone was happy to be alive. Luna was so pissed that she ran over and decided to confront them, and boy, it was going to be pretty ugly. Thank you for listening and watching. The next one is going to be very, very intense, so stay tuned. I'm Catherine Donovan, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.